So I'm thinking about a new concept, dessert therapy. What do you think? I've definitely used dessert as therapy. I was just reading a text that came in. Very sensitive response to something I had said. Thank you. Sensitive people, they're the best. They're the best, but it's a blessing and a curse to be very sensitive because you feel everything. I have a friend that insists that they have never felt certain things, and I can't comprehend how that's even possible to not feel certain things. Jealousy is one. It's a feeling emotion that I feel comes out of nowhere, comes out of thin air. Just, it comes into you, it comes out of you, in not a pleasant way. Maybe I'll name a dessert jealousy. A dessert for jealousy. How would that taste? A jealous? I'm gonna have to think on that one. But that might be my new launch. We're coming into Aries season, new beginnings. New beginnings, new starts. We get so many of them. Every moment's a new start, but sometimes it takes a once a year thing. Like, this only comes around once a year. Prepare. You've got the whole universe behind you. But that's what we're coming up on, and actually tomorrow, the 21st. Or is it we're in the spring equinox. I'm looking out the window now. It is sunny, but like I think 28 degrees. But it's going to be 70 later this week. That's what I mean when I say Ohio weather is. They call it bipolar. Bipolar weather. Bipolar weather and dessert therapy. Topics of the day. Not what I thought I'd be talking about. I hope everyone is enjoying the end of winter and the beginning of spring, which is coming. May we all enjoy a little more sunlight, brightness in our days. It's been pretty gray and cold and heavy here in Ohio. I mean, wearing gray, but gray is neutral. It's neither all dark or all white. It's gray. The middle path is what they call it in some circles, the gray. But I like to think of it as it doesn't influence the emotions. Like, you know, when you look in your closet and you're like, I don't know what I want to wear. Nothing looks right to me. And they say maybe the color you need isn't there. But gray doesn't ask anything. It's just there. It's neutral. That's probably why I like to wear it often. But that's another video too. You can do the effects of how colors affect your energy, your overall vibration, if you believe in all that. I think there's something to it. I feel better already. But not great. I'm coming down with something, I feel like. That change of seasons does a number on you. Everybody's sinuses act up. A lot of sinus issues right now. Headaches, allergies. I think it's affecting everybody. On one way or another, it affects you, the changes of the seasons. But we're still here somehow. We're still kicking. May us all have more spring in our step. That's what I would like in this upcoming season, is more spring in my step. Maybe it's time to bring my trampoline back out of the shed. I took my trampoline outside and put it in storage because I felt like I was just ignoring it. So maybe if I put it away and forget about it, I'll take it out again later and love it again. Something I do and have done for a long time in my life. It's a pattern of life. You know, I do it with clothes, I do it with jewelry, I do it with people too. And that sounds awful, but you know, I do look up old friends or old acquaintances that you haven't talked to in 10 years. It's interesting to see it really brings back a lot of forgotten memories. And but I've also seen that not talking to people for a long time, you tend to meet them again in another person. You know, there's something there. They remind you of that person, or you're like, wait a minute, I had this issue with so and so years ago. I never really resolved it. You know, so. Something that's been frightening me too is the idea of a life review at the end of life, you know, when you die. And I've been watching a lot of near-death experiences, people that have come back from that, and they all say the same thing, that they got a life review. And the one thing they all said that in common as well is that the scenes in their life that they were seeing was how their words and actions affected others. Like they got to see it from that person's viewpoint. So like if you were cruel to somebody, if you were mean to somebody else, you're gonna get to see how that made them feel. And if you're kind to someone else, you will see how even a very small act of kindness, those are the things that you see at the end of your life as a way of like, how did I spend my time here? You know, what did I learn? How did I treat others? So, getting a little philosophical or spiritual, I'm not sure which, probably more spiritual, but I do hope this headache goes away before 2 o'clock, before I get to go to work. I can really see my tan lines on my neck. Thank you for watching, for tuning in, reading my journal. This is my online journal. Oh. Sorry, reading a text again. It's his live video, so. Mm. 10 minutes. Okay, I'll stop now. I'll come back to this another time. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.